Greetings friends, hope you're doing well, hope you have a good day. Today is my debut of my old RC Volantex 400mm F4U Corsair. I had this bird a long time ago, about 2 years ago, when I first, dabbing into the RC airplane, and this was about 75 bucks way back then. It has self-leveling for beginners. You press a button, it does loops, and then get intermediate, and then of course you have advanced mode. And the design is really genius. It's a 4-channel, 1 for throttle, 1 for rudder, 1 for elevator, and the aileron is controlled by 1 servo controlling the aileron on each side. And it's a beautiful Corsair, very durable. I crashed it many times. Had the landing gear ripped off because I crashed into one of these light poles. But it's very resilient, and I didn't know that one popped out. I need to fix that prop holder. Hopefully it still works. If not, it'll be no video. All right, so we got this bird in the air and see how she does after 2 years of sitting collecting dust. Be right back. All right, there's a slight breeze. Most people, they launch the airplane like this. I can't do it. When I launch it like this, it goes straight to the floor. So what I do is I grab from the top and I just toss it up full throttle, and then ease off the throttle when I get to the certain height I like. I also have a AM60 that something wrong with the transmitter. It's not working properly. You keep beeping like crazy. So I will have to fly that one day to see what's going on. The usual park I want to fly at, they have some kind of festivals, so I can't fly over there, so I'm flying over here. Hopefully I don't get stuck in the tree like before. That tree over yonder, this airplane was stuck in there, up there, for a whole day. Had to get a 30-foot stick to get out of the air. Out of the trees. All right, let's get going. All right. What is going on, bird? Am I in advanced mode? Ooh, maybe that's why. Whoa. There you go. I was in the wrong mode. I was in mid mode. I didn't know that. Always check your setting before you fly. All right. I painted the propeller red so that I can find it easier in this black parking lot background. And it pops out when I crash. So what you do, you just pop it back in. Just like that. All right. She's functional again. I'm in beginner mode. The wind's picking up a little bit, but this one has stabilizing, so shouldn't be too bad. I didn't throw it in the air. Yeah. Been a while. I haven't flown this baby. And I damaged it some more. But like I said, EPP foam is really, really good. It's I wish they make more airplane in this foam so that it can bounce right back. All right, here we go again. There we go. It's windy. Decrease the throttle. Just bring her down. Light pole. Beginner mode, still in beginner mode. and this thing flies at least 15 minutes. And I just used the aileron to turn. And look at that banking. I think this one is bang up a lot, so it's kind of fluttering around. All right, half throttle. And then, you know, you have a tailwind, this thing will zoom by. Whoa. One thing about airplanes is that you need a space to fly, bigger space than a helicopter, and that's why I step away from flying airplanes, because I need space and I have to go somewhere else to fly versus my backyard. Whoa! I mean, skilled people can fly in my backyard, but that's not me. But they have an A680 size for about 150. That's a bargain. You know, double the size, comes with a camera. I might do that as my next airplane if I return to the airplane hobby. Low. Whoa! Oh man, yeah, that's crazy. All right, push your prop back on again. It's almost like those video games where you just hit reset, get an extra life, or respawn again. This airplane is like that. Full throttle. Ooh. What happened? She wasn't having lift. I wonder if the propeller is too damaged. All right, I have to end the show early. Low battery, so. But yeah, that is my F4U Corsair from Volantex. Very fun to fly. If you want to practice, this is a good beginner airplane to, you know, put your feet into. Thank you much for watching. Hope you have a good day. Until next time. Bye bye.